Hello everyone, Storm 11 here. Today we'll be doing a severe weather coverage. This is going to be going in 4 parts of Texas and Oklahoma. There is a storm in particular that's been pretty impressive. It does have a history of large hail, even 2 inches plus in diameter, which is very large. So this storm here, I'm trying to figure out which radar I want to use. We'll use windy for now. Well, let's double check hazards. There's a storm out there that, so I'm going to say this again, there's a storm, at supercell out there that's been looking pretty impressive. The thing is, though, that it's not been issued a tornado warning. If you looked on my Twitter, I've been chatting a little bit about this supercell, and there's been no tornado warning yet been issued. That's the perfect radar right there. So here you go. There's that supercell going. This here does not show we'll use, so here we go. Here's this supercell that's continuing to be pretty impressive here. It's going to be this cell. This is going to be heading, this seems like it's going to be following. Can't tell which that highway is. Looks like 287. This is a supercell that's been... Now, I've not been getting reports of a tornado. So, let's get this set up here. So, I'm going to go on my phone. So, hello everyone that's joining. I do apologize if I'm lagging. There's not much I could do about that. I wish I could, but nope. Seems like it's not going to happen. So, bear with me. I really want this fixed, but I don't really know how, which is the issue. If I do look on velocities on my phone here that I have, well, I can show y'all guys right here. Keep on forgetting to show you all it. So if we get Twitter to be pulled up. So here's my Twitter account here. Let's see here. There's a tickle in the back of my throat just making me cough quite a bit. So here you go. This is 17 minutes ago. You can see a very strong rotation. If you get those greens and this together, that's showing you very strong rotation. And it's been showing kind of a little bit similar situation here with those greens and reds. Seems like what I'm seeing here is think what you call an InfoJet. This is probably why this is so much brighter than the other. That's why I'm guessing InfoJet, very strong winds, influencing to rotation or a tornado. That's what an InfoJet means, basically. Now, that's the only storm that is severe warned, but this storm here has also been having a history of very large hail going along with this. If we look at our storm reports, you can see here there's a black triangle, which means large hail reported 2 inches plus in diameter. So here you go with this. There's a high wind report of 65 knots plus going on there as well. No tornado warnings yet. I'm surprised there's no tornado warnings. Here's your consecutive outlook there. You got slight risk for that area. I'm really trying my best not to cough while I'm talking. So right now there's strong rotation with that storm there. If you got any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. There we go. There's that storm again. This stuff here is terrible. Terrible. I don't think I'll be going on for long. Look, I'm trying my best to hold in my cough. I really am. It's pretty hard. Shoot, this is terrible, man. This cough. Now every time I cough is not helping. So here you go. A lot of rivers around there. So here you go with that supercell there. That's going to be continuing. That severe thunderstorm warning that's there. This is going to go for Alturas, Oklahoma, and that goes in as well as El Elmer, El Dorado. These are pretty hard to pronounce. East Duke, Good. Seems like they said, well, Atawasti. And it's going to be in effect for, it'll expire in 36 minutes. So if this, my throat gets worse, I'll probably end it. Oh boy. So, take a look at the super high risk reflectivity. Yeah, there's a large hail core to it. There should be a tornado warning on this, so I'm surprised there's not. With this, it's been showing very strong rotation for a while, and I mean for a while. From Texas, it's now in Oklahoma. So what radar is that? Frederick? Okay. Alright. Since I'm on Frederick radar, that storm's pretty close to that radar station. Yeah, very strong rotation with that storm. Yep. Yeah, pretty impressive. So right now I'm looking over different stuff on my phone here. Oh, wow, that's very impressive. That's a very impressive storm there. It looks like it has what it looks like on this radar here. It just looks like there's a debris ball, but I don't think so. There's been no reports. There's probably storm chasers on that. But that's a very impressive. Here, I'm gonna show y'all to it. So I'm gonna tweet that out, and I'm gonna show you all onto my Twitter. So, do we even have any tornado reports yet? No, we don't. Not yet. There is another hail report of 2 inches plus diameter. That's crazy, you know? Pretty ridiculous. So, we're gonna go to here. So that's your radar, your velocity scan, and that was not too long ago. Let's see here. I'm hoping for this to be able. I'm going to take a look on my Twitter here and see if we got any news from social media. Oh, that's cool. Jay Leno. Well, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Returner of Jay Leno. That's gonna be one heck of an experience. I'm wondering if they're at that cell right now. Alright, here we go. It's popped up. So I don't know if I can go back to profile. So I reload. Yeah. So here you go. We'll have to look at the storm here. So this is what I'm talking about. It looks like a debris ball, but it's actually not. There's your hail core going around it. So that's a lot of hail. So very strong rotation. So your rotation there is going to be in there. That's pretty darn cool, man. It's pretty classic. Well, not really classic, but it's, pretty impressive. Superset by any means. See, an update on the radar scan. Seems like that rotation's could be weakening, maybe. Let's take a look. Nope, that rotation's still very strong. They're touching. There could be 2 areas of rotation. There was 2 areas of rotation earlier. We do not have any other severe thunderstorm warnings at this point. It's going to be this cell there. See if anybody said anything on here. So, for anybody that's watching, let me know if there was a tornado on there or anything. Like I said, this supercell here has been getting a lot of hail reports. No damaging wind reports, but there's been a lot of large hail with it. Do apologize for my cough. I don't even know what it is, honestly. Like, I tried a lot of stuff, and it's just not been working. I am guessing it is allergies. I mean, it could be. So yeah. I do have family members that live in Oklahoma, and they're almost in the path of this. I think it's going to miss it to the south, which is a good thing, but it could also be at the same time a bad thing because you got a supercell that's got a history of hail 2 inches plus in diameter, which is pretty ridiculous. So there's your supercell there. Very impressive look. There's your towns there that's in a severe thunderstorm warning. And it's going to expire in 27 minutes. So I don't know if this storm's going to die or not. We're just going to have to see. I'm going to see if there's any other impressive looking storms around. Looks like there is some. Seems like there is a cell that's pretty isolated just north of Wellington, Texas. See if it's got any rotation with it. No, it doesn't. So the main storm we got to be focused on right now is that cell. This is going to be a good amount of miles just west of Lawton, Oklahoma. Y'all know where that is. It just passed Hollis, Oklahoma, the state line. So I don't know how long this is going to be continuing. I do apologize if this is lagging. I hate it, like y'all probably do. But there's not much I could do about it. I do have something I don't know of. So here we go. We're going to take a look at the storm prediction center here very quickly. So there's a 2% chance of tornado development. Your wind threat, there's 50% in the hail. And they got that spot on for that supercell. 2 inches plus diameter. You can see that's hatch. They bullseye that one for sure. Because right now your cell's in the hatch area. It actually did produce 2 inches plus diameter hail. So they bullseye that pretty good. That's a nice job of them. And we're going to continue on to tomorrow. There's been some changes with it, actually. The slack resistance area's actually gotten smaller. And this goes in for parts of Mississippi, Arkansas, and Louisiana. I do agree where the focus area is going to be for those states. But I think it could be a little bit too small of an area. So, yeah. See here, they got tornado threat at slight, wind threat at marginal as a 5%. Tornado is 5% as well. Hail is at 15%, which is a slight. Day 3, there is a marginal risk for parts of Texas. There. It's looking to be, I think, isolated supercells, so they could potentially produce some large hail. That's probably what they're focused on there. In 48-day outlook, nothing. Just nothing. All of them are predictably too low. So there you go. And no report on a tornado yet. We'll go back to that signature of that supercell there that we're keeping an eye on. And that severe thunderstorm warning box just got a little bit smaller. So good. That town right there. You're all in the clear from this. Seems like rotation just got stronger. Man, I got a feeling this here's got a tornado on the ground. I just don't know if anybody's reported yet or whatever, but it's got a very impressive look. They haven't issued a tornado warning yet, which I'm very surprised. That's a very impressive velocity look onto that. So I don't know if they're paying attention or not. All I can tell is that hook just gotten larger. So this here is probably going to be rain wrap. There's probably going to be some flying hail going around the circulation, as well as there's pink showing on the East Duke right now. It's getting hit hard by large hail, probably up to 2 inches in diameter. So hail's pretty large. So really the city that's going to have to watch us out ahead of us is going to be Tifton and Frederick. Also for Hollister and Chattanooga, Loveland and Grandfield, Hedrick, and maybe Cinder as well. We're going to have to watch for this cell here. So right now, Olustee is right now in the direction of this very strong rotation. Elmer may be able to miss it just to the north of them. Want to see those two towns are going to have to watch it very closely as it reaches closer. It seems like it's a little bit of a slow mover as well. So we're going to take a look back at the velocity. Still very strong. Do not have any other severe thunderstorm warnings on the other storms. It's just this one here. Expires at 22 minutes. I'm probably expecting that to issue another severe thunderstorm warning at some point. Not just yet. So yeah, I could probably refresh this. Yeah, that is about right. So there's Lawton, there's Oklahoma City. That storm is probably going to miss them to their south. Lawton's probably going to have to watch for that storm cell. So that's probably going to be the super cell today. I don't know if there's anybody chasing it or not, but hopefully there's somebody, so there's a tornado on it or not. There could be, there could not be, but at this point it's just radar indicated. Still no tornado report. I just hate my cough. Just pretty bad. Pretty bad. Like I said, I do apologize if I'm lagging. Nothing I can do about that. I don't know how to fix that problem. It's probably just my computer performance. And my chair does squeak quite a bit. Watching that cell pretty closely. Man, that is ridiculous. Looks like we're getting another cell popping up. This is going to be near. This looks to be just northeast of Amarillo, Texas. I'm going to look to that cell because it's starting to show a hail core to it. Amarillo, Texas. Yeah. A large hail core. There's a lot of storms out there. Take a look at the velocities on all of those. Yeah. Wind direction is just everywhere. It's just a mess. There's a storm near Pampa, just to the northeast, showing very large hail, but there's no severe thunderstorm warning. Like I said, there was a isolated cell near Wellington, but now it's really showing up, and that's isolated as well, away from the others. It's going to be that cell right there. In fact, that will probably do something in the next few minutes, maybe, because that's a very fast developing cell. It's actually one of the Maybe try to show a little rotation, maybe already. And then now we're going to go back to the Frederick radar. I don't know why they did not issue a tornado warning. I don't know if there's nobody. Well, there's definitely somebody there. I mean, there's a severe thunderstorm warning. I don't know if they've been focused on the velocities or whatever. Somebody's got to issue a tornado warning at some point because there is very strong rotation with that. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Just tells me they're kind of lazy, man. Wow, that rotation is really tying up the colors with that green. It's actually turning blue to purple. I got a feeling there's a tornado on the ground, so if you're on Allsty, Oklahoma, I'll probably say take shelter right now. There could be a tornado on that storm because that rotation is very strong. There could be two areas of rotation, one to the north side and another one to the south. There's potential two areas of rotation with that storm. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of that. This is stuff I don't understand. They don't issue a tornado warning. I don't know what's wrong with them. There's gotta be a tornado warning issue somewhere. Is there any tornado report? Nope. There is wind reports popping up with that storm. They're pretty close together. The wind reports is now starting to come in. See if y'all set anything. No, y'all didn't. Thanks for that follow, Cluster Observer. Do appreciate it. Wait a minute, is that the storm right there? That's the store right there. That's very impressive. That's an amazing picture, man. That's a really nice picture. That's your wall cloud right there. And then maybe a tornado right there. Funnel. That's a crazy picture. Cool. You get paid with a lot of money off of that picture, you know. Linda Sullivan. That's nice. It's nice. I'm wondering if that's that storm or not. I don't know. But that's a pretty nice picture as well. I think that Supercell, it's a really cool Supercell. Honestly. You know, nice pictures of stuff. These are getting more and more reports of hail now coming in. I think that means right there 3. I don't know. But we could go back to here. That's Childress, Texas. It's awesome. So Childress, Texas. See if I can find that. Childress, Texas. Oh, I see Childress, Texas. Oh, it could have been that Supercell. Yeah, I think it was that that's the same Supercell. It's this guy right here. Yeah, see there's the storm right there. That's been giving away. So I think that Storm Chaser has been following that. Yeah, see, he's been following the same storm for a while. See, there's the storm right there. That's an awesome picture, man. That's a really nice picture. Well, there's probably some bad news going on with it. There's probably a large tornado. Well, it's becoming pretty pink right now. Velocities is very scary looking. I don't know why they even issued a tornado warning. It's pretty surprising, in my opinion. Crazy, man. Oh my goodness gracious. I'll call that a photogenic storm. I wish I was at the store chasing it right now. It's a pretty nice storm to catch, you know. If anybody knows Pecos Hank, I wish he was on that cell. Because I know that's a very nice cell to chase. I know he's chasing out there right now. I know he is. No tornado reports. good. That's good. Go for the consecutive outlook. Marginal risk for parts of Texas. Slight risk for parts of Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi. There's your risk today. 2% for tornado, wind of 15. Hail, which is the largest threat, instead of 15 as well. And it's also hatched. That's good for Altus, Oklahoma. Which Altus, Oklahoma is about to get hit by large hail. So that's something they really pulls out of that very nicely. So Elmer, Oklahoma, you should probably take shelter right now. Extreme rotation. I think I'm going to end it here, guys. So this is all I've got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. I'm probably going to stop here because my cough is just getting pretty bad. My voice is starting to change. Wherever I talk, makes my back throat tick a little bit. So that's it. I may have an update tomorrow on all the severe weather for tomorrow. I'm giving you guys enhanced risk for tomorrow. If y'all haven't seen it on the last video, go ahead and check it out. And I'll see you in the next one.